Welcome, viewers and listeners, to Midnight Coffee with Faisal, the bite-sized edition. Yeah, as you are aware that I'm having this bite-sized edition because of the holy month of Ramadan, where I will conduct Q&A and also to answer some of the questions that has been directed to me through the various channels, yes, social media channels, either through my Facebook account or my YouTube account or through my LinkedIn account or even IG account. Yeah, and why I have this bite size is that I just like to take a short, not the normal 1 hour conversation with my guest, yeah, but more of the bite size 15 minutes to 20 minutes of your time in answering those questions that you have directed to me. Yeah. And for a start, please welcome to all viewers. Please shout out in the box as to where you are viewing this live stream from. And please, for those who are joining us for the first time, welcome. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, which is Doc Faisal, and you will be notified, yeah, of your future sessions. Okay, let's go straight to the point where we talk about Q&A for the bite-sized edition of Midnight Coffee. Yeah. So when you talk about Q&A, I've received this question through various social media, but there's one question that I will take on for tonight. Yeah. On this bite-sized edition as to why you choose project management and how did your journey begins. Yeah, so thank you, Mariam. Yeah, is a question from Mariam from Dubai, and why asking me as to why I choose project management and how did my journey begin. And if we talk about how my journey begins, it will be a whole lot of series that, but I will attempt to answer just the first part of the question. That means why do I choose project management? Yeah, for this session. Okay, so let's talk about project management and as to why, how it started, the project management journey. Basically, if I may share, yeah. Basically, I am a licensed aircraft engineer, yeah, way back in the 80s, early 80s. And through my working as a licensed aircraft engineer, I see that a lot of activities that is being planned, scheduled for the aircraft maintenance, following what we call a project management philosophy. It's just that at that point of time in the sphere that in the space that I'm working is that they're calling it the project planning control and project project control center PCC and all those things. But what we are saying here is that I'm going to be a bit philosophical on this part. Yeah, a bit philosophical on this part. Excuse me, because I was attracted to the project management because when I was doing my training as an engineer, we were asked to do a lot of projects. Yeah, so we were asked to do a lot of projects, and what intrigued me was that what is a project? Yeah. So when I go through and do my research deep dive in the term project management, is that I discovered that project management is very unique. It has a specific output, yeah, that has to be done, yeah, within a set of constraint. When you talk about constraint, it can be a lot of things, yeah. Most of it are resources, where you talk about time, you talk about people, and then you talk about information, yeah, and the outcome is something that not predictable, yeah. It differs from the operations management, where operations management is rather predictable. You know, you have a standard process, and then you send through your raw material into the processes, and then you transform it, and then you get the output. It's just like manufacturing industry. When you talk about the manufacturing line, the output of each individual product, it can be a telephone, it can be a car, it can be a television set, the output is rather predictable. But in project environment, in project environment, what I discovered is that the outcome is unpredictable, because you are operating in an environment where it's not stable. Yeah, there are a lot of uncertainties involved, because project management, excuse me, project management is rather unique, unique product that you need to deliver, and there's no two projects that are the same. It can be similar, but it's not the same. So what I have decided at that point of time is that I reflect back on the word project management, and I relate that our life is one big project. Yeah, our life is one big project. We have our start date. Yeah, we have a definite start date. That means you have in your birth certificate or your documents that register your birth. You have a date and time as to when and where you were born. Yeah, it's just that something that is a mystery to us, that is not known to us, is when this project is going to end. Yeah, when we are going to depart from this beautiful planet. Yeah, when we're going to depart, that is something that is hidden to us. So that means our life is full of uncertainty. You cannot guarantee whatever your plans that you are doing with your on your own life. Yeah, there is no guarantee the outcome that you get is what you expect. Sometimes it does, sometimes it does not, because of the uncertainties, because the environment that you are operating, the environment that you are living changes. And today in 2022, the environment that we are living is very, 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 uh, how shall I say, the velocity of change is very fast. Yeah. So to that extent, I took up project management way back in 1985, around there, and there are a few people that I am indebted to. Yeah, my ex-boss, his name is Hafiz Hashim, and I'm not sure whether he's viewing this live stream from, uh, but he is one of the few, yeah, Hafiz Hashim and Ahmad Zahir. So these are the two so-called my bosses, yeah, that encouraged me to deep dive into the application of project management philosophy in the aircraft maintenance. And with my team, which I have to also give credit here, people like Nur Kulis, people like my team Jasmi Abdul Hamid, Muhammad Jeffrey Ramli, Muhammad Zahrin Razali. So these are some of my early members, yeah, of our team, that we start to work on the application of project management into aircraft maintenance. And I also indebted to few of my fellow course mate when I was doing my training, people like Adnan Ahmad and also Azizuddin Abdullah Ayub. If you guys are watching this, please shout out in the box, and thank you. So these are the early team that started how we do all this uh, application of project management in aircraft maintenance. And the question is that whether does it take off in a big way? Unfortunately, no. Yeah, unfortunately, no. Unfortunately, no. That's where some of the lesson learned for the team. Yeah, for the team is that. When we run projects, and I've said this in my previous live stream, is that 80% of project success or failure hinges on the people issue. Yeah. And when we were doing it at that point of time, the buying in from the fellow engineers and management team was rather how shall I say, lukewarm. Yeah, lukewarm. They were not excited. Yes, they are very supportive, but it was very lukewarm. So what we did is that we dwell further, and then we start building case study, and we went through companies case studies, like we go to Qantas Australia. We talk about East West Airline in Tamworth, some small village or town in Australia, some small part, yeah, East West Airline. And then when we go to Japan Airlines, and then we go to MBB Bremen, yeah, in Germany, and then we look at Lufthansa Technik and all those things. So everything works. It's just that it doesn't work in that particular organization when we were in, but that does not how shall I say, that does not demotivate us, because we started the concept and philosophy way back in 87, around there, yeah, 87, and come to 1990, we were at the hype. I mean, we were at the max, at the hype of the uh, application, yeah, and true enough, in 1995, I see that 1995, the demand for project management activities by the clients, by the clients was there, and they were asking about all these questions that is related to project management. So, what I'm trying to say is that. The journey, the journey has its ups and downs, yeah. But why I choose project management is that basically everything that we live, yeah, the I mean current life that we are living is project based, yeah. We have our start date, and we don't know our end date, but in between you are expected to perform. You are expected to perform as an individual. You are expected to perform as a family member. You are expected to perform as a whether you are husband or wife. You are expected to perform as a parent. You are expected to perform as a worker, or if you are a business owner, you are expected to perform as a business owner. So all those things, that what motivates me to choose project management, yeah. And from 1988, I've collected all the data for the projects that I've been involved, and those were my basis in doing my PhD, yeah, in majoring in project management. So in a nutshell, why I choose project management is that project management is excuse me, project management is very much relevant, yeah, to not only back then in the 80s, because it has been there for ages, for decades, because it's being used by Boeing, it's being used by NASA, it's being used by Lockheed Martin at that point of time. So everyone was using project management because it's a project based, and IBM, software companies like IBM and all those things, they are using project management philosophies and methodology. And in 2020, when we were hit hard by the pandemic, we realized that we cannot operate based on the normal BAU or business as usual. So project management do, to a certain degree, provide a business organization an approach, yeah, on how to deal with the various uncertainties that we are facing, yeah. And and the agile project management and all those things enable organization to maneuver their business as you hit crosswinds, risk and uncertainties that are involved in the uh, the business environment that we are currently living in. All right. With that, I would like to call it a night. And as I said, this is a bite size, so I'm not going to spend more than 20 minutes to talk about the details of the project management. But in the next bite size, yeah, I may talk a little bit more about the journey, and I may share with you some of I will share with you some of the case study as to why we need to build our project management competencies, yeah, especially now. Okay, with that, I wish you a good night. Yeah, good night and God bless. And for those Muslims celebrating Ramadan, Ramadan Mubarak, and may this Ramadan be better than our previous Ramadan, inshallah. All right, please stay safe and be vigilant as to uh, our surrounding, because we are moving in Malaysia here from pandemic into endemic. Yeah, we are slowly moving into endemic, but that does not mean that we need to let our guts down. Yeah, so with that, I will say good night for now. And next bite size, I will again share with you a case study as to some of the complications or challenges that I personally face in running projects. Yeah, whether in the aircraft maintenance industry, where I started my career as an aircraft maintenance engineer, and into today where I'm working as an independent management consultant and also a business project management coach. With that, I bid you good night, and please stay safe.
Thank you, everyone. That's a wrap.
That's a wrap.